$300 to $400 is what this fragrance costs today. And yet people still wear it. They line up for it. Others say it's overrated, watered down, it's not the same. Batch makes a difference. And it's cloned to death. Yes, cloned to death. So what's the truth about Creed Aventus in 2025? Stay tuned. So, Creed Aventus, is it truly king? Or is it just a memory in a crown? So we're going to do a deeper dive into the king Creed Aventus. Now, this isn't just a fragrance, guys. If you were around for this statement-making piece, it was launched in 2010. This became the fragrance world's Rolex, to be honest with you. This became the Rolex of the fragrance community. Loved, hated, cloned. But this fragrance was never ignored. But my goal at the end of this video is for you guys to truly understand Creed Aventus. So we could start this story out with Creed's origins in France, but that would be a boring video, right? So this fragrance wasn't just about marketing fluff. In the early 2010s, there was nothing, I mean nothing that smelled like Creed Aventus. Fragrances were fresh, clean, soapy, oceanic. This was a juicy pineapple layered with a smoky birchwood. A touch of leather truly stood out on its own. Modern, bold, refined, and people went crazy over Creed Aventus. Yeah, the early 2010s, I remember when this dropped, this got so much hype, and I had to get a bottle myself. We'll get to batches and other things in a few. So Aventus built its reputation basically overnight as a fragrance in the fragrance community. Base notes, Fragrantica. This fragrance wasn't just sold, it was whispered about on all the forums at the time before YouTube really took off and TikTok was non-existent. So let's talk about the juice. Juicy, bright pineapple. It dries down to this nice birchwood fragrance. It's almost like a gentleman's handshake in a bottle. Fruity, masculine, attention-grabbing, confident. Now after that blast of juicy pineapple comes to the heart of the fragrance, that smoky birch, jasmine, and then it begins to dry down in this nice oak moss, vanilla, musky style fragrance. Now with this, you were truly on a journey when you put this on for the first time. This fragrance really developed on your skin, and it was something that designers weren't doing, hence why it's niche. Now this is one of the few fragrances out there that gets that, oh wow, what are you wearing compliments. Now, with batch codes, everybody's all about batch codes, and it's very controversial. Now, not every bottle does smell the same. I have many bottles, tried many bottles, and Creed denies any accusation of batch inconsistencies. Some are more fruity, some are more smoky, some are more birch heavy. People swap, sell, trade Creed Aventus like it's gold. Now, truly and honestly, performance does vary. The older bottles, a lot better performance, better push off the skin. This newer bottle, as shown here, still a great long-lasting fragrance, but it's not like it used to be. Now, let's talk about all the clones on the market. Club de Nuit Man, Afnan, Lattafa. Now let's talk about all the clones. Lattafa, Afnan, they do get very close to the scent DNA for under 50 bucks. Now, does it ever get 100% close? No. What really shines with Creed Aventus to me is that dry down. Almost impossible to replicate the initial blast and the dry down. Here's the thing, with all the clones on the market, it kind of loses its allure. Creed Aventus has lost its allure, and it's just what has happened over the years with all the alternatives on the market today. So $400, $300 a bottle. Now, keep in mind, Creed is not selling fragrance. They're selling status, luxury, and you get what you pay for with niche fragrances. I mean, every detail with the brand, the bottle, we'll see if we can get it to focus, screams luxury and niche, in my opinion. So is it still niche, or is it designer with a tuxedo on? Here's the truth. Aventus still will give you confidence. It's still a head turner. It still garners compliments. You will almost feel like you're wearing an armor of sorts. But for the value, that's kind of where we get into a tricky situation. For the same price, you can get 2 amazing fragrances or 4 clones. But if you want the original blueprint, the king, you need to get the original. So if you do have Creed Aventus, let's say you're wearing a piece of history. So if you're buying this for yourself or for a gift, are you buying the scent or are you buying the status? So like this video if you've ever worn or tried Aventus, and leave a comment down below, what's your favorite batch? I'm curious, I'm not big into the batches, but I'm curious to know your favorite batch of Aventus. And as always, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and as what we say all the time on the channel, stay clean, stay fresh, and the world is yours. We'll talk soon.